This better work. This better friggin' work. So some of you know I went through a bunch of videos last night, and my mic was on through my headphones, but I forgot to switch the my program to actually recognize this microphone. So the audio sucked, and it was all choppy, and I didn't know until I had several done. So anyway, here is BAND-MAID, the Nonfiction Days. It's a Patreon request. This is from Robert on Patreon. Thank you. I've uh, I've heard this song before. I've actually heard it several times. It's one of them that I let myself listen to before anybody mentioned it, and so I've heard it a lot. So hey, it's a review, just like all the other ones I got to redo from last night. Here we go. What a rocker, man. What a just straight up rocker. And they always have the elements in there, man. It's always a good song. And then they just put these other elements in that nobody else has, that they always are better than everybody else, you know? Just love it, man. The bass, the drums, the whole overall structure is always great, and then there's all these added elements to just turn it up a notch. Stop it again before that. So even there, man, like I said before, you know, there's riffs upon riffs upon riffs. There's riffs that people could base entire songs off of, and they're just a little. It's just a little passing figure for Konami. It's every time you hear this song, it's always heavier than I remembered it being last time. Like every time, it's always better and heavier than I remember it being. Ever notice when when Akane plays, it's almost like she's following her hands around the kid. It's probably part of her technique, but she's like following her hands around trying to catch up. It seems like. There's some interesting. The snare is like it's really wide. Like there's either like two different snare sounds going on in each ear, maybe. That's how you craft a fucking solo, folks. You want I mention that sometimes about crafting a solo. If I wrote this or wrote that or whatever, that's how you craft a solo. You're not just playing scales over whatever key you're in. You craft a solo so it fits a song, and Konami is a master at it. Strings buried way back in the mix, and there's just layers of vocals. God, what an awesome band. Oh man. So this is what album was this? Whatever the fuck album it was. I don't know if they got writing credit on this one or not. Either way, you know that they made changes to it, or they've taken influence from it, and there was obviously elements of their present selves in that music. Okay. I'm always repeating myself with these guys because it's always the same thing about how they surprise me. And I've heard this song many times. Every time it comes on, I listen to it, and it's always in a car driving around, so I didn't listen to it that close. And it's so cliche to say, and it's just a fact of being a BAND-MAID fan. Every time you listen to something and you pay attention, you like it more. You like it more than you did last time. I don't know very many. I'm trying to think of a band I know of like that, where every time I listen to them, I like them more. I got bands that I love and I've loved for years, decades even, but I'm not like impressed more each time I listen to something that's freaking 10 years old. It's insane, man. That song is awesome. And even if they have a song that initially isn't like, your cup of tea or your favorite part, so there's going to be something in that song that just kicks ass, or is absolutely stunningly beautiful or heavy AF, dude. And this thing with there's so many things going on. I was like, I meant to stop and talk about something, but I forgot about something. The counter melodies, like Miku's counter melodies to Psyche's vocals were just they're barely there, but they're so key to the sound of those choruses and to the verses. The solo was just fire. It was just awesome. Was it technical? A bit, yeah. It's not easy to play, but it's not like some of these people's sweep super tappy crazy shit to play. But it fit the song so well, it doesn't matter. There's solos that are one note solos that are fantastic because they fit the song, and that's what Konami does. Is she always, even if she didn't write the overall architecture, she will craft her part of it so well that it'll still kick anybody else's ass. So yeah, that's another awesome song by BAND-MAID. Thanks for the request. I didn't know how this is gonna go because I've heard it before, and I should have known. Start rehashing shit, get a new reaction out of it. Honestly. All right, guys. Man, this video better come out right, because if not, I'm gonna be pissed because that was good. Later.